Okay, this is a late night version. Cheers to this little dough baby. And she's been in here too long. We're gonna roll her out for all the things that we had to do today to get to this point. You see, this thing is doubled in size, but it needs to now get rolled out again. God, it's so weird looking in the camera and seeing myself. Okay, everybody's asleep. I'm finishing these cinnamon rolls and a shot of tequila. I'm gonna try it. This thing has been sitting a little bit too long, but we are still gonna make it work. So it's been rising for a little bit, and oh my gosh, this is moving all around. I'm gonna cut this thing in half, and we're gonna roll out 2 pieces of dough for some cinnamon rolls. All right. I don't know about you, but I almost have the worst schedule now. We're staying up till at least midnight. This thing is a little tough, so it does need, like, I feel like I let it go a little long. And we're staying up till midnight and sleeping in and trying to figure out a schedule and get a schedule. But everything's changing so fast. So, all right, this is an important tool, very important tool. Bench scraper. We're gonna cut this in half. And then we are going to roll out 2 cinnamon rolls. And I have the oven preheating to 350. And I need to let you know that this is a little tough because it's whole grain flour. And I was out of spelt flour, so there's like whole wheat flour in here. So this thing is like tough. And we need to let it, we're gonna let it proof again. In the meantime, who's watching? People are watching. Who is even up at 11:30 at night watching me roll out dough? Like, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yet, I felt so concerned that I gave half a recipe. Half a recipe. So that's not good. You need to know how to make these into a cinnamon roll. First and foremost, this dough may have sat for too long. In the meantime, the filling. Okay, so it's so weird to look in the camera. It's the filling. Before we do the filling, there is the cardamom sugar. This is the best, and a really wonderful woman that I met taught me a secret about getting the cardamom pods and roasting them in a pan until they get hot, and then putting them in your mortar and pestle, and that is the ticket. But if you don't have them and you just have cardamom, then this is about, I'm doubling the recipe, so 1 teaspoon. And if you don't like the taste of cardamom, then maybe a little less, but this is about a teaspoon. And so I'm putting that, because I know that the kids will not want it too spicy. And a little bit of coconut sugar in here. And then breaking that up, and it smells so good. I love this. Okay, so this is the best part. Possibly the best part. Wait a second. This says, bam. I said all dudes that are watching right now. Oh my God. Okay, so this is cardamom and coconut sugar, and it's about 1/4 cup, and that's 1 teaspoon of the cardamom. It's really strong. I can smell it from here. It's really, really strong, which is great. So I'm gonna add that to the bowl, and about the cinnamon, we need 2 tablespoons because I'm doubling it, so it would be 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon, but I'm doubling it, so 2. 2. Do we have a measuring spoon here? No. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. I did a costume change. Did you notice that? I had to do evening costume change. Tablespoons. Anybody who was watching before, which I don't know, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, which is key. Okay, so we have cardamom, and oh, do I even have enough cinnamon? 2 tablespoons, holy smokes. So, times are tough. All right, so I'm really failing on this right now. And I'm just gonna take this off altogether. I don't think that the kids are gonna get these until the morning. So what you could do, it is the morning, it's midnight, is you roll them out and we're gonna put the filling in, and we're gonna slice them, and then we're gonna put them in the pan, which is la pan, and slice them and let them rise again. You could put them in the fridge until the morning, take them out after they rise the second time, and then bake them off. So that's an option. Because baking them off at whatever time it is now, at, you know, midnight. Many people I know are up at midnight though, so that's fine. All right, cardamom, cinnamon, cardamom, cinnamon. Now, for the rest of the filling is going to be 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. This is cardamom and coconut sugar and 2 tablespoons cinnamon. Doubling the recipe, so 1/2 cup of coconut sugar, which is key to life. There's that, and then 1/2 cup of coconut oil, also muy importante. Okay, still all guys watching. Okay, and just to finish this recipe up, okay, cinnamon, cardamom, coconut oil, coconut sugar, and what else goes in here? And the orange zest, which is meant to be 1 tablespoon, and it took me forever to zest these things. So this is close to a tablespoon. I'm going to call this a tablespoon. Ideally, you have a better zester. Better zester than this. Everybody's asleep. Who's awake? Watching me make cinnamon rolls. Okay, so that's orange zest, cinnamon, cardamom, coconut sugar, and coconut oil. And I could have just like heated this in the pan because now it's very, like it's not liquid and easy to spread. But this is the mixture, and it looks gorgeous, darling. I love it. Okay, so now the dough. Back to the dough. It's Viva! Oh my God! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Viva. Happy birthday from my kitchen, oops, from my kitchen to you. This is so cool. So you get to see who is actually out there, like, looking at Facebook at midnight. Like, what are we even doing? Okay, so to finish this recipe in this very, very odd shaped dough and put the filling in, I feel like I should have a toast right now, just because it's Viva's birthday and she's online, so that makes me feel like I should have another toast. Okay. Because it's after hours and because it's midnight. Oh, and to view, babe. I don't prescribe drinking at all, but it is midnight, so I'm just saying. This is after hours in my kitchen. Cheers to you. Happy birthday. I'm washing my hands. Again, they're peeling. There's so much washing. Okay, this looks pretty good. It's pretty ready. It's pretty ready. That looks pretty elastic. It's like, okay, it's gonna rise again. It will rise again and we will rise again. And this says I have no battery. It has no battery. Okay, I'm gonna put the cardamom, coconut sugar, coconut oil, cinnamon, batter onto the dough. Does that look good? Okay. It sounds like sandpaper. Let me check this out. Amazing. Okay, so that's very sweet. Does not taste like coconut. Did I mention this is a vegan recipe? I am not a vegan. However, for desserts, let's just try it out. Make it challenging. Why not? Okay, so just a little bit of sugar because we're going to put a glaze on top of this when it's done. It's like I'm making a... Can we see this? Late night cinnamon rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Late night cinnamon rolls, because that's what we're doing over here in Moraga. When the kids are in bed and everyone's asleep, I tend to get on to making something sweet. Something sweet and delightful. Oh, tonight I'm full. Should we roll it this way or this way? This way or this way? Okay, guys, again. Here we are. Here we are on Facebook making cinnamon rolls late night. And the question is, do we roll it this way or this way? We're gonna get a longer one. I think we're gonna roll it this way. Okay. Now you could put apples, you could put pecans, you could put walnuts, you could put currants, you could put dried cranberries, you could put just about anything in here. But I just have that amazing cardamom and orange just taken over everything. It's like, it's a log, baby. And I have this other dough baby right here. Oh, this dough baby. Back in the bowl. Okay. Get the sugar back in here. Get some sugar in my bowl. All right. So here's this delicious cinnamon roll. And we need a knife. All right, I'm just trying to see if there are any suggestions for songs. Okay, we're gonna slice it. And these guys have to rise again. One more time, one more time. No, we're not doing that. Oh my gosh, we all have to rise again. Oh my God, that sounds so biblical, crazy. So here we go. Let's just start again. These lovely little cinnamon rolls need to proof again in the pan. And then they bake at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. But I think right now you need to see them double in size in the pan. That's what we're looking for, double in size in the pan. Double in size. Okay. I wish somebody could give me a song request right now. I'm so down, I have to say. I'm just like a... I so wanted to finish this video. I was like, I don't even care. I just have to finish it. I don't even know anything. So, okay, so here are these guys. They are going to rise again, big time. So I'm just going to get them snuggled in this little taipan. Oh my gosh, they're going to be so cute. And when they rise again, actually, should we put them in there? Should we put them in there? This is like a bigger, I feel like this is cute, but this is smaller. Let's go with the bigger. I'm always down with the bigger. So we put this over here. This seems like a better option. And also it'll be pretty when it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna put these guys in here with a little space because they're gonna rise again. And then we're gonna bake them. We're gonna hope that they are really fluffy and good because I had to use a lot of whole grain flour in here. And you just never know. So, but there was orange juice in the batter if you watched the video before, which is interesting. So they should be really sweet. Let's see if we can get them all in here. Are you guys able to see this? Okay. Okay. Now, I'm whispering because there are many people asleep here. There are lots of people asleep. Lots meaning 4. And it took a minute to count because, you know, I'm just starting to lose me marbles here. And okay, this guy's gonna fit in here. There we go. And it's like Tetris. Cute. Okay. Our cinnamon rolls to proof and rise again and rise again and rise again. Oh, I want you to see what they look like when they rise again and get puffy, and then I bake them off and slather them in glaze. So until then,